What was working so well for you today?
I don't know. It was kind of a blurry day, like where I think the thing that worked the most for me was like I didn't make too many mistakes except for one hole. I mean, on 15, but I mean that was just a tough shot and made a poor choice there. But yeah, I didn't put myself in too much trouble other than that hole, and that's kind of how I kept it all day. And nothing really stuck out to me, but like that I did great other than other things in my day. So yeah, it was just kind of a ho hum day, I guess is what you want to call it.
I know, I mean, obviously, first event of the year, coming back after a little bit of a break. You played QBE. Are you surprised with your game, how good your game's been these first 3 days?
Yeah, kinda. I think I think I was doing really well at home, like playing a lot of golf with my friends that are members at my golf course and that play out here too. So just seeing, being competitive out there and putting low rounds together at home kind of made me feel like I'm in a good spot to start the year. So yeah, I'm a little not too surprised, but maybe a little surprised like that this is my first time here and just kind of I feel like there's a lot of nuances here that you kind of learn the more you play here. So to be able to kind of do pretty good for 3 rounds, yeah, I'm a little surprised, but I think the game is there.
How have you been able to kind of conquer some of those nuances so quickly?
Um, like like for instance, like 17, like is like the widest fairway on tour maybe, but like we jokingly was like, oh, you can never miss fairway, and I missed it yesterday because if you kind of hit it like right, you can run through and it gets in the rough, and that's like not the spot you want to be. So you almost like cut that fairway in half, like it's not very wide, and just like the elevation and the wind and the slopes and the greens and like it's Augusta esque. I think I my first time there was pretty similar with all the lies and that's the other thing is the lies you get. You never really have a flat lie and also like number 10, you hit it up the right and you don't realize it's going 95 yards down backwards almost to the left. I mean, same thing with number 13. So it's you kind of think like, oh yeah, you can kind of hit it up there and it's going to stay up there. But those are the little things that I think over time you're kind of like, okay, I expect that versus first time around you're like you don't really expect it.
Will you be super aggressive tomorrow? Just maybe just to see if you can catch Colin. And I mean, you can't control what he's doing, but you got to think birdies are still going to be
Yeah. Yeah, I think tomorrow's gonna be a little bit easier condition wise from what I saw in the forecast. Maybe like a little bit lighter wind. So there's gonna be guys going low, and I think just by seeing the leaderboard guys going 6 under through 11 or something crazy like that's gonna kind of make me feel. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be more aggressive just because I don't have the tournament really to lose. So just kind of go for it, and I think that's what I did Thursday. I played pretty solid, and I played aggressive because I just felt like it was there for the taking, and hopefully have that mindset tomorrow.
I think you played with him yesterday, right? Tom?
I played Colin yesterday, yeah, yeah,
And he looks pretty solid.
yeah. No, he's putting really good. I mean, he doesn't miss a shot. That's a hard combo to beat.
Usually is.
Yeah, yeah,
You got to give it a shot.
yeah. So I mean, it's Sunday. No matter how big a lead and how wide of fairways you have, it's still hard to win. Maybe for me, I don't know about him.
On this golf course, when you say that you try to go, put the pedal to the metal, try to go low, a lot of times it would be like going after pins, but that's not necessarily the case here, is it?
Correct. No, I think it's being like smart and taking the right like green light shots at the right time. If you know what I mean. Like like 5, you can have a little like 6 iron in there, and you just like you want to like go out that pin, but you just got to be really smart. And I think it's kind of understanding like, okay, I can make an easy bogey here if I take this too aggressive of a line, or if you don't want to be giving up shots for dumb mistakes like that. So
Keeping it in there is more than an ad.
yeah, exactly. So, and that's the other thing. You just kind of try to use the contours and I think towards the end of the day today, like it started putting with less pace, and I think that's for me. My more aggressive is not so much tee to green. It's more like committing to hitting the putt to the hole. Sometimes I get like, especially a down grain, downwind, like I'll just kind of like feed it up there and not really give myself a chance to make it, but more of a lag. And that kind of upset me. I did that a couple times on the back nine today. So I think for me, that's what I'll have to change for tomorrow to put up any sort of number.
You always need luck to win, but how much more luck do you need on this golf course?
Yeah, I don't. That's a great question because it's not like you can get a bad. I mean, maybe you can get a couple bad bounces, but I don't know if there's a whole lot of luck involved winning here. Honestly, maybe. I mean, I think 18 yesterday. I hit a drive and it like plugged, and it could have been 80 yards further. Maybe little things like that, but who knows? I don't know. I know when I won, I got pretty lucky a couple times, but that place you can't really miss fairways or miss greens. So we'll see what happens.
Stretch those calves out.
Oh, dude, my shins are killing me. I've been icing those things every night.